What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we defeated the gym leader here in Canalave City, and in this episode, well, we could go and visit TJ at the library, but instead, what do you say we take a vacation and go to the Iron Islands? I mean, TJ did technically tell us about the Iron Islands in the last episode, and we did ignore him, and I really don't want to ignore this aspect of the game any longer, so we'll go and take care of this, and then we'll come back to Canalave, and then go to the library with TJ. So for now, let's just set sail. And I should mention, I am still kind of sick. I apologize. I don't know why. Like, I'm just at the end of this sickness, and it's taking forever to, like, get out all the gross stuff that's still inside. Whatever. Let's talk to this guy in front of the cave. You are? I'm Matt. Okay, you're Matt. I'm Riley. Nice to meet you, dude. I'm a trainer, and yes, it's a bit odd that I would be training here. Anyways, it's always nice to meet another trainer. Here's a gift. And it gives us HM04, which I believe contains the move, Strength. That hidden machine contains the move Strength. To use it outside of battle, you need the badge from Canalave Gym, which I already have. Oh, never mind, you've already got the mine badge. My bad. I'll be training inside. You can join me if you'd like. Well, that sounds like a fun time, I suppose, so let's join him. Although, we're not going to be doing much training ourselves because I'm just going to stick on a max repel real quick. That way we can get through this cave with relative amounts of ease. I'm really only here for, like, minor story stuff. That and this cave contains a ton of items, so of course we're going to collect, like, all of those if we can. And this is actually one of the bigger caves in the game, I would say. There's also a ton of trainers down here too, so I mean, if you are low level, even after the Canalave Gym, this isn't a bad place to come and train up, just because a lot of the Pokemon here are around, I think they're around like level 38 or whatever, which is a pretty decent level, and they do give off some nice experience. So if you do want to train up, this isn't a bad place to do it. Although, like I said before, we're actually kind of in a really nice level range right now. All of our Pokemon are around 39 to like 43, so that's pretty good. We're not really going to need to train too much in here, although later on we probably will have to like off-screen train a little bit later. And sweet, we snuck past that trainer. Fantastic. Now, let me just put on another repel real quick before we move on any further. But like I was about to say, I went to the right when I first entered. You can actually go to the left, and I believe there's a few more items you can collect that way, but I'm not going to bother with that. Instead, we'll head left this way because, check it out, there's Riley again. Wonder what he wants. Matt, I'm glad to see you here. If you don't mind, let's team up. The Pokemon seem to be restless. Alright, fine, I'll head off with Riley, I suppose. Not like we had much of a choice. If your Pokemon get hurt, I'll heal them up. Alright, so Riley's our heal bot, and that's good because this area is full of double battles, except I actually just made a mistake. And now this is going to be a single battle. Gosh dang it, man. Alright, now that guy's done, let's go and fight this guy. It would have been so much simpler just to get the double battle, but whatever. Okay, so now that is done, we can move on and get ourselves this item, which is a Dusk Ball. These are useful for catching Pokemon in dark areas like this cave. I believe they actually have a higher catch rate than an Ultra Ball if it's in a cave, which is kind of cool, actually. But, since our team is already full, I doubt we'll be making use of that anytime soon. Alright, let's keep moving on. We got ourselves another double battle, and this one, you can't actually screw up. They set it up for you perfectly. Fantastic. Oh, man, this is going to be fun, I suppose. Now, normally what I like to do in double battles, and this probably is like a really, really bad strategy, but, Riley here only has a Lucario. Like, he brings one Pokemon to this entire area, and while it is like level, I don't know, 41 or something like that, it still dies pretty quickly. So honestly, what I like to do in these double battles is use moves like Surf and Earthquake, because let me just put on another repel real quick. But yeah, use those moves because they attack everything. I mean, yes, they do attack Riley's Pokemon, but honestly, he'll probably die in like the first 2 or 3 turns anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But Surf and Earthquake do so much damage anyways that for the most part should even out the fact that it's going to be basically a 1 versus 2. Anyways, we got ourselves another double battle, this time with Ace trainers, and this one actually might be kind of difficult because I know Riley is going to die in like 2 seconds, like he normally does. Alright, that one actually wasn't so bad. Riley did pretty alright, I would say. Anyways, let's take on these Galactic members now and see what they're up to. I get it now. You're responsible for agitating the Pokemon. I don't care what good reason you may have, but I don't want you bringing any trouble into the mine. We're Team Galactic. We'll take all the Pokemon we want. Isn't that right, partner? You said it, brother. So that's what we're gonna do. We're abducting all the Pokemon from this rusted-out Iron Island to share in all the joys and all the sorrows. That is how all the trainers and Pokemon live in Sinnoh. What does that even mean? I won't allow anyone to defy that code of ethics. Come on, Matt. This is one battle we can't lose. Oh, don't worry, Riley. We will be fine. I'm more worried about you than I am myself, because honestly, I might just kill you by spamming Surf, but I'll try not to for this actual battle. I kind of want to keep you alive, just so people can see your Lucario. Alright, so they're leading out with a Zubat and Glameow. You know what, I guess we can just Body Slam Zubat, and hopefully that'll kill it. I suspect that it will, because Zubat's kind of like meh, so I highly doubt it'll be able to survive the Body Slam, but who knows, I could be wrong. I really don't want to swap out during this battle. Like, I could, and it probably would make things easier on me, but like, since Riley can't swap out to another Pokemon, I don't really want to either. Like, I know that makes no sense, but it's like, we got a team, man. I don't want to mess with a good thing. Plus, I feel like in double battles, playing defensively is a better strategy, because like, you guys know how I normally play. Like, when I know what the Pokemon is weak to, I of course will always go for its weakness and play to that and try to just end the battle as quickly as possible. Although a double battle, I feel like it's not dictated by the player. I feel like it's dictated by the enemy Pokemon, because you can never really tell what your AI partner is going to do. So it's pretty much like a 2v1 if you want to think of it in that scenario. So you can never really be in the advantage unless like you have a move that attacks all the Pokemon like Surf or Earthquake, and both those Pokemon happen to be weak to it. So it's really hard to dictate the way a battle goes in a double battle, which is kind of why I don't like them, because it takes that power away from the player, and I feel like that is a bad thing. Like, sure, they can be more interesting, but I do feel like playing defensively is the much safer strategy. And ooh, that actually might kill Lucario. Oh wow, he actually survived with 1 HP. Honestly, I would have been okay with him dying there, because I know I can finish off the rest of the battle by myself. I do want to keep him alive though, so I mean, if he does manage to stay alive... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm just going to spam Surf again, because this is a Fire Dark Pokemon, and Surf will completely kill it, unless Force Palm can one-hit KO this guy. Oh my gosh, he actually did it. Lucario saved himself, because he knew he was going to die from my Surf. So congratulations, Riley. You actually did something smart. I'm proud of you, man. You actually survived a battle, because most of the time you just died. Stop! I said stop! Your combination is so sick! The both of you, and your Pokemon! Let's beat it, partner! You said it, brother! We don't even know what Team Galactic's big plan is anyway! And they're gone. Thanks! You really helped me out. Yeah, no problem. Listen, I have a Pokemon egg here. Would you take it with you? No, I don't want it. I can't even hold it. I hope you'll accept it as a token of our friendship. Thanks, you really— oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This guy has a loop? I thought I could say no and just leave. Fine, I'll take your stupid Pokemon egg. But you don't have room to take another Pokemon. That's what I was saying before, dude. Alright, then I'll wait for you here. Yeah, about that, Riley. I'm never coming back for that egg, because I really don't want it. Inside that egg, will hatch a Riolu, which will eventually evolve into Lucario, and Lucario is a pretty cool Pokemon, but I really don't want it on my team. So instead, I'll just pick up this item, which is a Shiny Stone. Now, I believe up through that northern, like, entrance is an area where you can encounter, like, one of the Reggies, but That's not something I want to do. So anyways, let's get lofty and fly all the way back to Canalave. That way we can finally go and talk to TJ at the library. I mean, he's been waiting quite a while. I mean, we kind of took like a mini vacation in between, you know, beating the gym and when we were supposed to talk with TJ, but yeah, whatever. I'm sure he's fine. See, look, he's still there waiting for us. Too slow. Come on, let's move it. See, he doesn't even know that we left. It's perfectly fine, guys. He's just oblivious to, like, everything going on around him. And that is classic TJ for you. He doesn't even care. As long as we showed up, he's perfectly fine with it. Hey, Matt, over here, this way. Alright, what do you want? Hey, is that, Dawn and the professor? I wonder what they are doing here. What's going on, everybody? Okay, Gramps, I brought Matt like I said. Alright, I'll be out of here. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're going anywhere. Okay, I get it. Everyone's here finally. Matt, everyone, listen. You may have forgotten already, but I studied the evolution of Pokemon. Oh, really? No way, dude, that's cool. But the more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. Pokemon that evolve, and those that don't. What makes them different from each other? Do those that are immature as living beings evolve to ones more mature? If so, what do we make of the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Are we to assume that the legendary Pokemon are complete as creatures? This is where you three come in. In the 3 Lakes of Sinnoh, there are said to be Mirage Pokemon. If we can obtain data on them, it may shed some light on how the process of Pokemon evolution works. I need help from each one of you on this grand undertaking. Help me find these Pokemon that are considered to be mirages. What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokedex. Wait, TJ never got a Pokedex? And who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give you a Pokedex? Oh, that's why. Classic TJ. But that's water under the bridge. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for you in becoming a better trainer too. You can count on me. It will help with my Pokedex too. Matt, you'll go too, won't you? Eh, sure, I guess. I would have made all of you go regardless anyway. Well, that's just great. Thanks, man. Now, there are 3 lakes. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. Dawn, you will go to Lake Verity. Will do. TJ, I want you to investigate Lake Acuity. That would take you almost to Snow Point City. The road there is harsh. I need a tough trainer to go. Yeah, of course, Gramps. You know how to call it. You can tell I'm the hotness. What does that even mean? And you know what? I'm going to catch those legendary Pokemon for you. You know, as thanks for giving us our Pokemon back on Route 201. Even though I forgot completely about it until just now. Good job, TJ. Very well. I'm counting on you. And that leaves Matt with Lake Valor. That lake is between Veilstone and Pastoria, if memory serves. I do seem to recall that. Oh no, not again. Sounds like another galactic bomb. Has it stopped? Are all of you unharmed? Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. What was that about? No, wait, I mean TV. The TV, news, anything. Holy crap, man. That is a giant smoke cloud if I've ever seen one. That does not look good at all. What you've just witnessed is actual footage from the scene. It was taken by a cameraman who happened to be there. It is certainly impressive. Who knows what that explosion could expose the lake. Gramps, they said it was an explosion. But why at Lake Valor? Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. You kids be careful going down the stairs. Lake Valor is like on the complete opposite side of the map, so we would be fine here, honestly. Matt, you should leave now too. There may be aftershocks. However, be alert always. Like seriously, we were like right next to the marsh when that first galactic bomb went off and nothing happened to us. Now we're on the opposite side of the map and freaking Professor Rowan is flipping out. It's really not that big of a deal. That tremor, that wasn't a natural occurrence. Well, duh, they said it was an explosion. Of course it's not natural. Hey, old dude and kids, did you hear? They're saying there was a huge explosion at Lake Valor. But I hear everything's fine now. I guess it was just a lot of noise. Gramps! I'm going. I have a bad feeling about this. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. That TJ can't sit still. Yeah, now he's off to investigate my lake, the one that I was supposed to investigate. Matt, I don't like to demand, but I need you at Lake Valor. It's impossible for things to be okay, not after an explosion like that. But I have no idea what is taking place. But before you go, let me stress, don't get in over your head. We will try to join you as soon as we inspect Lake Verity. Matt, you'll be okay, no matter what, right? Aw, she's worried about us. Don't worry, Don, we'll be fine. We're like 3 times better than you, and good, Repel wore off. We don't even need that anymore. Anyways, before we head off to Lake Valor, what do you say we stop in the Pokemon Center and heal our Pokemon? Even though I'm pretty sure our entire team is at full health, but whatever, it's always a good precaution to take. Plus, this is a good place to end off the episode, so if you enjoyed this part, like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.